Hi guys, I am here again with the binary options trading. And today I decided to make some unusual video that is not actually typical for me because I have a lot of questions and I'm sometimes Googling, what is most, I don't know, questionable, most requireable indicator, just from the traders. And I have a lot of feedback from my videos or from my Telegram channel, and the super trend is, quite often in the top. I don't like it, a lot. And if you are even with some right, setting ups with this indicator, it may be not, so reliable and helpful. And today I'm going to show you the strategy with all negative feedback. Maybe it's going to be profitable for me because I'm going to be checking a lot of stuff, but I just want to show you sometimes this is quite hard with all the strategies and indicators that you actually so desire to use. So, starting with, as always, nothing is changing in our village. There's expression in some languages like that. It means that when you live in a small city, nothing is going on over there. And here is also like that. The system is the system. We are just choosing the currency pairs with the biggest payouts, all of that. And you may actually notice I'm in a little bit high mood today. I am just a little bit, I don't know, just feeling pretty tense. So this is how our chart is almost going to be looking because I'm changing the candles. And what I want to tell you, today's video is a little bit unusual because this whole video I'm going to be criticizing. I'm not going to be complimenting, I'm going to be criticizing. One of the indicators that a lot of my followers and people just Googling and trying to understand how to use it. And I hate this indicator, not like, never use that because I have some videos with that. But anyway, I just want to show you how it is sometimes just, I don't know, useless, silly, or I don't know, just stupid to use it or to use only this indicator. You may notice that it's going to be the super trend. And you may see with these periods that I actually quietly recommend for a lot of charts sometimes. It is so hard to see what's going on over there. And if you can actually analyze the whole chart with this green line, but actually what is going on with this orange line when it's just getting upward as a straight line, this is quite complicated. And the second indicator is going to be used here is Williams, and it's going to save us here. But more I'm going to tell you with my first bet. And as I told you, I am, for purpose, gonna zoom it up and gonna show you how, if you wanna be attentive to the chart, how it's gonna be looking. I made my bet for a downward movement, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's just because the Williams. And just look at that super trend. It actually showing us the orange line, almost straight line, vertical one. What does it mean in that case? But we firstly say how it's gonna be working with this bet. If I was correct, because there's nothing to analyze, except this orange line, quite strange one, and the Williams. And after, we gotta talk how we can handle this creepy situation. So actually, if you've been attentive, you can see that the Williams here is kind of helpful. It's showing us all small fluctuations, but then somehow this is quite complicated to analyze with all this Williams stuff, long-term bets. So, of course, even during the 1 minute, this Williams is going to change a lot. It may change a lot of because everything is a little bit changing with the candles. It is changing. Again, this is a profit. And with the second bet, I'm going to tell you more about how we actually make that. So, we see Williams here, and I'm going to pay attention more to the Williams, that it's just the resistance line to the highest point. And I made my bet for a downward movement. And please, all these super trend are orange. And of course, if you're gonna zoom it up, you may see that all the super trend, all the lines of that. But you may actually notice nothing is changing. I am switching currency pairs. The time is just going, but nothing is changing with super trend. But we are here and with the super trend for the common trend. So it actually, the orange line, it means that somehow it's going to be the falling of the chart. How long is it going to be? How quickly it may change? There is no info for us. So that's why, especially here. So, okay, I added this indicator. And what am I going to do with this? Just the straight vertical orange line. I'm going to check for the Williams. But the Williams is not so stable just because it is changing with the all small fluctuations. I got it as a profit because I'm kind of expert, but all this super trend stuff that it's the best indicator in the world, kinda not true. Let's proceed for some more. Maybe we're gonna find some different situations and it's gonna be some upward bats, but I'm not sure about that actually. And so here, again and again, this line just right here, quite here, and a little bit showing us that the common trend for the chart is falling. And here with the Williams, we need to be clearly attentive. We need just to predict how it's going to be, because the Williams is actually not the indicator that's showing us what's going on, afterwards. You may see the candles and the Williams, they're just in the combination. And we need just to see the whole chart of the Williams and how it's going to change. In a while, what's going to happen to it? In a minute, it is going to hit the support line on the bottom line. And it is strategy. It's all about the experience and guessing sometimes. I am actually counting mostly for the common trend. I'm checking the volatility. I'm checking just my own feelings, my predictions, and how is it gonna be. And again, just, taking that into account, into consideration, that it's a super trend, that it's orange and vertical, and the Williams that it's showing us that, you can get some nuances, with this Williams, because you just, changing all these small, checking all the small fluctuations over there. That is a profit again. But if you're feeling that you couldn't understand what's going on, you are right. You're correct. So thanks God that it's a little bit changing in the super trend. But actually, again and again, this is orange. And even if you see the whole picture of the chart, it actually is not that important just because the lines of the super trend is still orange. The Williams is still showing us that the fluctuations are just going like that. And please remember, with all this indicator, with the channel, so-called channel, and the Williams one of that, we are expecting that as far, this line just hit the bottom or the resistance lines, it's going to get back, and we mostly play on that. And it's easier to enter with the bad when the line's just crossing one of these lines than just when it's in the middle, because this is unpredictable. So again, I am just with the 10 seconds left, and I'm going to have it as a profit. But you may see that it's, sometimes it's just the game, it's just the playing. In that case, with these combinations, and I just want to show you, some absurd strategy. I was driving for that. I was wanting just to show you how crazy sometimes it is, but it's not so perfectly just. So let's make it the last one. This line just came back for us with the vertical direction and being on the left side of the screen. Again, I am in the middle of the upward trend, but making that as a downward movement, as a downward bet. Why? Just because I was detecting that we're gonna, or just crossing these resistance lines, are gonna be so close, and after gonna get for some downward movement. And as you may see now, I was correct. So let's see, and let's wait for the result. I'm not gonna tell you anymore because all of that is just absurd. Let's wait. So, 2 orange candles, huge, 3 last bets. I'm gonna make it as the last one because I'm kinda tired, I got a headache checking all of that and making my decisions, without any reliable indicators. And you may see that we are detecting the Williams just gonna hit this resistance line and change in its direction. But we are way out of this with this strategy. So for the day it's done, and I hope you like this format. So it's done. I don't know if you like that, and I kind of enjoyed that. I had some fun. And even with some absurd strategies, as I told you, like, I don't know, 100 times before, you may be profitable if you're attentive, if you know what you're doing, and if you actually can, sometimes just draw some useful indicator for yourself and how it's going to be looking, on this chart, because you see the whole tendencies. But again and again, with all these indicators, when you Google it, when you use just, some standard setups, it's not that easy, and it's kind of, it's kind of hard and dangerous. And if you have any questions, maybe you want to tell me that I was, anywhere wrong about that indicator, just text me, give me feedback. And remember, all the official links, all the official accounts are listed here, and you can find that. And if you are unsure about if it's me or, some fake account, please double check it and ask me about that. So, see you soon.